Bad news, boomers. I'm sorry to tell you, but the jig might be up. This is the Boomer Island Podcast. Welcome ashore. Well, all right, everybody. Thanks for joining me again today on Boomer Island. I appreciate you being here, and I really hope you're healthy and happy. Okay, I'm talking a little bit about Social Security today. Does it make you feel socially secure? You know, all it takes a couple of clicks on your computer to realize what a clusterfuck our Social Security Administration is. As vital as it is, and it is vital to help retirees, disabled folks, and survivors alike, just with the basic necessities, but it has become an unmanageable, inefficient beast. This is a sad, and potentially tragic situation. Sad and tragic situation because approximately 40% of older Americans rely solely on Social Security for their retirement income. And over half of the senior population depend on these benefits as their primary or, like I said, exclusive source of income during retirement, with the average Social Security check being about $1,800 per month. And before you can say, hey man, Social Security was never intended to be your only source of income in retirement. We all know that. That is a true statement, but let's look at some unfortunate factoids. There's about 33 million seniors trying to live off $1,800 a month. For whatever reasons, good and bad, but that's a fact. Could you live on $1,800 a month? Sounds scary to me. And I know 33 million is just a number. 33 million. Numbers in the billions and trillions get thrown around like we're supposed to understand them. So 33 million doesn't even really resonate. But let's get a little perspective. 33 million is equivalent to the population of the United States' 18 largest cities. Imagine, if you will, that seniors make up all of New York City, Los Angeles, Chicago, Houston, Phoenix, Philadelphia, San Antonio, San Diego, Dallas, Austin. That's just the top 10, folks. There's 8 more of the largest U.S. cities before you reach that 33 million number. Get a little perspective there? Here's another perspective. And hey, isn't life all about perspective? Hey-o! Say you're a 15-year-old kid with raging hormones in the midst of puberty, and you live in California, and you work at Mickey D's, old McDonald's. You know you're going to make a minimum wage of at least $20 per hour. You're 15. You haven't contributed diddly squat to society. In fact, you have cost society, probably most dramatically your parents, a shit ton of money, but you receive $20 an hour. Now, take your average hard-working, red-blooded American citizen that has been contributing into Social Security for over 40 years, making an honest living, and they get an average of $1,800 per month. That extrapolates to $10.22 per hour for a person working full-time. And before I go any further, I have a little problema with the way the word contribution has migrated into the Social Security language as opposed to the word tax. The word contribute means to give something. But hey, when the federal government mandates that employees and employers each pay 7.65% of wages into FICA, that's $7.65 of every $100 we earn our whole lifetime. That goes to the Federal Insurance and Contributions Act. We aren't giving anything. They're taking it, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, where'd that go? Don't worry. Old FICA's got it over here. We'll see what we can do with that. So what is wrong with that picture? Where's Bernie? Hey, Bernie Sanders, where are you, baby? Come on, Bernie, come on over here and help some of the people your own age. And the more I research it, the more I find that Social Security is so broken. And our lawmakers are in way over their heads. Our politicians generally are terrified by this beast, which is mutated out of control. Like death, there's this great denial, and it's ignored until the beast is on life support. Then they patch it up by feeding it the same garbage of more taxes, raising retirement ages, and they adjust the cost of living formula. The beast can then be taken off life support and ignored once again. But hey, it's still too sick to leave the hospital. And there's currently a proposal out there that was first introduced in January of 2019. So that's a good, 5.5 years ago, and it's called the Social Security 2100 Act. Sounds futuristic, eh? Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. And the bill's been reintroduced several times, and it's grown to 108 pages, and it's got significant reforms. But hey, it's got about the same odds to become a law as refurbishing the Titanic. There just ain't no political will to do what I believe is necessary. Isn't it time we have a national discussion on how to scrap it? That's right. That's right. I said scrap it. Phase it out. And while we phase it out, how about we get busy one time and create something new, something that keeps up with our ever-changing modern world? I mean, can we do two things simultaneously? I think we can. I don't claim to have any answers, ladies and gentlemen. I just have some common sense. And I see the thing ain't working. And the politicians don't have the courage or the bipartisanship or the knowledge to fix it. So here's one idea from one senior citizen. Hey, I got an idea. Get 10 of the brightest business people and fund managers. You know, people that are experts at gaming the system. And have them all work together and use AI even to create a test simulation for a new program. A program that protects and massively grows our retirement taxes to better ensure that our citizens can grow old with enough money to live comfortably. That's just one idea. And what the heck? Even keep the name, Social Security, or as it is officially named, the Federal Old Age Survivors and Disability Insurance Program, or OASDI program. Nah, better yet, let's jettison the whole fucking thing, yeah! Now, I know, that might sound a little crazy, but wouldn't it be good to see some new ideas? As opposed to the same old drum beat. Dum, dum, dum. Increase payroll taxes. Boom, boom, boom. Raise the retirement age. Boom, boom, boom. Lower the cost of living adjustments. Boom, boom, boom. Those are all the tried and failed ideas that have gotten us into this mess. Another fine mess you've gotten us into. And to give you an idea how lost our fearful leaders are on how to deal with this beast, I give you the 2 latest press releases from the Ways and Means Committee. These are the people that can affect change in regards to many things, one of them being addressing the problems concerning our Social Security Administration. And these press releases may not surprise you, but they'll probably piss you off, fair warning. Let me summarize the press release from February 22, 2024, just a few short months ago. 9 years ago, Congress enacted a law to protect seniors from improper Social Security payments, and just now, the Social Security Administration is taking steps to implement it. 9 years ago. Hey, Barack Obama was president. What were you up to? You know what the Social Security Administration was up to? They were busy not following the law that was enacted. And the thing I find most interesting about this, very interesting, there's no accountability. No one's in trouble. No one's in trouble except, of course, the American taxpayers taking some low blows here. Okay, the Ways and Means Committee had a meeting, and this is what the committee chairman stated. Seniors and people with disabilities should not be on the hook for avoidable improper payments made by the Social Security Administration. Yet the delay to combat such improper payments has cost countless Social Security beneficiaries time, money, and undue stress over the past several years. The situation has been getting worse. In fiscal year 2022 alone, Social Security programs are estimated to have made more than $11.3 billion, that's with a B, in combined improper payments. Meanwhile, untold millions of Americans are receiving notices from the Social Security Administration for overpayments that shouldn't have occurred in the first place. Translation, we fucked up. We mishandled and got defrauded out of roughly $11.3 billion, give or take a billion. And for those millions of you that were scared to shit by notices that you're overpaid, hey, that's not your fault. Well, no shit, Sherlock. The chairman continues. That is why the Ways and Means Committee has aggressively pressed the agency to follow the law and use every tool at its disposal to combat improper payments, to protect both American taxpayers and Social Security beneficiaries from the government's mistakes. Thanks to that congressional oversight work, the Social Security Administration has finally taken steps to do more to stop improper payments and protect seniors. We will continue to monitor the Social Security Administration's actions. Translation. Yeah, we made a law that wasn't enforced, and that cost the taxpayers tens of billions of dollars. But, you know, even though there was fraud, and millions of you received notices that scared the shit out of you saying you were overpaid, it gave you options on how to pay it back. And thanks to our congressional oversight work, hey, you can rest easy because we're keeping an eye on them now. Wow. Nice job, you blundering idiots. All right, here's some more deflating news. I'm sorry. I apologize. I don't want to bring you down. I really don't. But I thought you should know how these people are handling our money, your money. This is their latest press release, May 6th, 2024. This is from the 2024 Social Security and Medicare Trustees Reports. Here's the committee chairman, Jason Smith, again. He stated, once again, the Social Security trustees have confirmed that Social Security's Retirement Insurance Trust Fund is operating on borrowed time. In less than a decade, Social Security is projected to become exhausted by 2033, at which point beneficiaries will face a 21% benefit cut. That's just great then, Chairman Smith. That's great. So let me get this straight. My $1,800 check just turned into $1,422. Why do they keep scaring the old people? Leave us frickin' alone. And here's their potential solutions that have been proposed to address the solvency issues. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Wait for it. More taxes. Raising the retirement age. Modifying cost of living adjustments. And changing the formula for calculating benefits. But hold on a minute. A brand new idea has surfaced from one of these geniuses. They're exploring alternative funding. And where are they going to get that? In other words, they're going to tax other sources in addition to payroll taxes. Oh, yay. Unbelievable. Man, the innovation, the creativity, these guys, I don't know how they do it. So you see, it's the same old song and dance. Even though some of these ideas